Welcome students. In this tutorial we will see some other emitters. These are very simple emitters. Go to particle systems, and in particle system we have spray. This is used for creating rain. Simply click and drag in perspective to create a rain rectangular or square emitter. If you move the playhead, you can see the particles are being emitted. Go to the modify keeping the emitter selected, and you will see all the basic parameters of emitter, that is the emission rate, variation, then number of particles, that is basically emission rate. So viewport count, render count, drop size, even if you render, what should be the drop size, speed you can increase or decrease, variation means there will be variation in the speed. Some particles will fall slowly and some will be faster. And how they should look like drops, dots or ticks in the viewport. Now in the render, how they should look as tetrahedron or facing. Facing is basically you will see squares. Press shift Q to render the current selected view, and the facing will be like this. Even if you rotate the view and if you render, you will see the particles like this. Now when we use facing is basically used for creating smoke kind of effect. So for that we need to create two files. One file is for diffuse and one file will be for opacity. For that we can go to Photoshop and create these two textures. This is Photoshop, and let's create a new file over here, a very small file. Keep the units in pixels and the size should be 100 by 100 pixels. Click on OK. Now what I will do, I will simply take the gradient tool, and in gradient select radial gradient. Click over here. The center color should be white basically and should go black on the edges, and then click and drag to set the gradient over here, and then file, save this file as JPG. In pictures, let's save this file as JPG, name it as particle with the maximum quality. So once you have done that, go to 3ds Max, press M for material editor, select the particles, select the material slot, assign material to the selected object, click in front of diffuse, and you can choose the file which we had created. So once you click in front of diffuse, it should open a new dialog box. Click on bitmap, browse the file from your machine, that was in pictures I think, particle, and go to parent. Also go to opacity, click in front of opacity, bitmap, and choose the same file. Or what you can do, you can go to parent, I will remove this node, right click and clear, click and drag the same node over opacity and keep it on instance. Instance means it will be connected. If I make any change over here, it should change the other as well. And then render. So it looks like this. Now you can also increase the particle size. So you can go to particle size, drop size, you can increase it further and have a render. Something like this. So this is rain. Similarly you can have snow. For that, snow emitter is there. Click and drag for the snow emitter, and simply click on the play button. Again in snow, go to modify, and you have same options, little bit different, like flex, 6-point, triangle. So you have different types of flex over here. And again to the flex you can assign a material. 6-point is basically standard for the flex, snow flex. And at the same time you can apply the same material to these as well. So apply the same material and have a render, and they will look little different. So these are very basic things. Then timing is there, start time, life. Life means if once at a particular frame, if the particle is emitted, it will remain live for the next 30 frames.